Okay, members, welcome to the 43rd meeting of the Public Accounts Committee in this mandate. Can I advise members that the committee meeting will be recorded and broadcast throughout Parliament buildings and online. However, there could be a slight delay in moving between any private and public sessions, so please be patient with the system. Can I also advise those who have joined us at the public gallery that they're very welcome to use their mobile devices as long as they're in airplane mode and all devices are muted. You can access the Assembly Wi-Fi. The password details are on gallery rules, and it is not permitted to take photographs or record any part of today's proceedings. We'll proceed as follows. Have we any apologies, Kirk?
No.
No apologies. Okay. Our next item on the agenda is the launch of the report into developing the skills for Northern Ireland's future. Only welcome to the public gallery. Members of the Youth Assembly, we have Brooke Ewing, you're very welcome, Ryan Kearney and Rory Brown. Brooke is from Enniskillen, Ryan from good old West Tyrone, Omagh, and Rory is from Whitehead. So these are all very welcome. And this committee, on behalf of this committee, I want to thank you, the Youth Assembly and the team, for all you've done in your engagement with us and indeed with the wider Assembly. It is invaluable that we hear your insight into some of the real challenges that exist. You've certainly helped us in shaping some of our recommendations and a clear pathway forward in terms of the report that ultimately will be produced. And we want to thank you for your time as well, because this is obviously a very busy time for all of you and for your colleagues in the Youth Assembly as well. So on behalf of the committee, I want to say thank you. I'm going to go through a statement just that we have prepared, if members would be patient. It's important today that we mark the launch of our committee's latest report, which is the Developing the Skills for Northern Ireland's Future. The report highlights the urgent need for more focus and pace in how we equip our workforce with the right skills to support a healthy and thriving economy. It reflects a comprehensive inquiry by the committee, and we are pleased to see it published today. We asked officials from both the Department for the Economy and the Department for Education to appear before the committee, as both play key roles in the delivery of skills. I want to thank both departments for their engagement throughout the inquiry and for the evidence they provided, both written and oral evidence. We are, however, concerned by what we have heard. There remains a fragmented approach between the departments that risks undermining the effectiveness of any skills strategy. If we are serious about equipping people with the right skills for the future, there must be genuine partnership working between the departments. We are also extremely grateful to the Northern Ireland Audit Office for its support in informing our inquiry. A particular thanks also goes to the young people from the Northern Ireland Youth Assembly, of which I've mentioned earlier. They shared their experiences and insights with us. Many of you told us that you weren't aware of what skills were needed in Northern Ireland and that this has to change, along with the availability of better information and guidance on educational pathways, which are key to your futures and the futures of young people across Northern Ireland. Your voices have helped shape this report, and we're delighted that Brooke, Ryan and Rory are with us today and have worked with this committee and others over the last year. Also, I want to pay tribute to Lucy and Ryan, and I want to thank them for their engagement with the committee, but also for their support of the young people who are in front of us and the many others as well, not just now but over the years. It is greatly appreciated, and you do an amazing job in supporting our young people. From the outset, the committee was clear that the voices of young people had to be central to this work. Too often decisions are made about education and careers pathways without genuinely listening to those directly affected. That is why we place such emphasis in hearing from young people themselves. Building on our engagement with the Youth Assembly, we also launched a survey to gather views from an even wider group of young people. We are hugely encouraged by the response to that survey. Over 500 students aged between 11 to 19 took the time to share their experiences, their challenges and their ideas for improvement. The survey was promoted through schools and colleges right across Northern Ireland, and we are deeply grateful to the many teachers and school leaders who supported this effort. I want to take a moment to pay particular tribute to the students themselves, to all the school children who responded to the survey. On behalf of this committee, on behalf of this Assembly, I want to say thank you. Your insights have informed the committee's report in a meaningful way. You have helped us understand how it feels to navigate subject choices, consider vocational versus academic routes, and prepare for a future that can sometimes feel uncertain. Your voices matter, and we have done our best to listen to those voices. We hope that the recommendations in this report will be taken forward with pace. Northern Ireland's future prosperity depends on how well we develop and retain the talents of our young people. Let us give them every opportunity to thrive here at home. Today's report outlines a number of key issues and makes 12 recommendations to address the issues that I have outlined. We will continue to hold the departments to account, and in the months ahead, we will monitor their progress on delivering the improvements we have called for. It is critical to reassure young people that their voices have been heard and that the power of their voice and standing forward and speaking up can bring change. I'll invite members to say a few words if they would like. Deputy Chair Cheryl Brownlee, thank you.
Thank you, Chair, and I just want to put on record my thanks to you all. I know during this inquiry your voices have been so instrumental in how we have shaped this report. I want to say thank you so much for your time, just your interest in the subject and everything that you've done for us. It is so important to hear your voices and to ensure you're going through this at the moment. And you can really make a real difference now going forward for everyone. So I want to say thank you to all, particularly yourself, Rory, as an East Antrim Whitehead man. It's great to see you here today, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Cheryl. Colin Gildernew.
Yep, thank you. And I'm not a bit surprised to see Fermanagh and Tyrone well represented here with young people. But it is a crucial voice, there's no question about it, and gave us a very unique insight into the report, and thank you for that. I just want to say in general, it is crucial that both the Department for Economy and Department for Education work together on this along the recommendations that we have put forward there. There has to be a step change in relation to that for the benefit of young people coming through in terms of their skills and work opportunities, and also for the wider economy. So they need to work closer together. We need to see better working across this island, between the islands. We need to see more cohesion to make a real difference in all of that.
Thank you, Colin. David Honeyford.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you again from myself. There's no Lagan Valley here, but it's really appreciated you've been here and your voice. This is, for me, really important piece of work that we have done and delivered. And now we need to see action, really, I suppose, from the department's skills is opportunities, and we need to see the foundation of any economy is your skills base, and the opportunities we create and we can create from the Assembly here, where the Department of Education and Economy is vital, and the schools and colleges working together is one of the things you'd highlighted and raised that out in the evidence that competition needs to end and start to create more opportunities and better opportunities that's linked to industry, linked to business, and creating the opportunities for you to see a future. So thank you very much. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, David. Any other members from the tent? Rena, would you like to say something? Are you happy enough? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I feel I have to say something.
Well, I thought you'd lost your tongue.
Thanks. There's nobody from whilst there's nobody from near Armagh. I mean, we had a good chat outside. So listen, you played a big role in this and made a contribution, and continue to do so in the future. We invite young people up here all the time to try and influence, and I think it's fantastic that you're here and you made the contribution and work with ourselves. And this is a vitally important committee and does a lot of important work. And thank you today and always. And I just encourage you in the future to keep playing your part and continue to come up here and engage yourselves. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Cathal. Joining us remotely is Colin Crawford, MLA, and Padraig Delargy, MLA. Can I just check that both can hear and see us? Padraig?
Yeah, Chair, just trying to come on there. Can you see and hear me? Okay.
And see you both. Colin, can you hear us? Yes. So just to give you a brief update, we have the members of the Youth Assembly with us, and members were just reflecting on the importance of their voices being heard and how it's helped shape our reports. Would you like to add anything? They're in the gallery. Padraig?
Yeah, thanks, Chair. So, look, just to echo the comments that have already been made, I think it's fantastic that you're here today. You've obviously played a pivotal role in bringing this report about, and I think for us, what was really important on this was actually hearing your experience going through it. I keep thinking to myself that I went through this process not too long ago, but really it's 13 years ago now, and a lot changes in that time. So it's really good to hear your experience and I suppose the breadth of your experience, but also the similarities which have allowed us to compile this report and see issues which we need to work together on and which we need to improve. So I think it's been really important to see that this is there are issues right across the north which we need to improve. But what I think we should be doing is having regular contributions from yourself. Hold us to account on this. Hold the departments to account on this. Keep coming on. Keep giving your feedback. So make sure that this isn't a one-off. Make sure that you're feeding on, and as things come up, maybe there's other things that you see in the future that you think we should be doing, that we can be doing better. So I think it's a really important opportunity to have your voice and make sure that that's fed on continually. So thanks again for your contributions, for all your time, and well done on a really, really successful contribution to this report.
Thank you, Patrick. Colin?
Yeah, Chair, thanks. I just want to echo what the other members said, both the Youth Assembly and to the table. Big thank you for everything you've done, contributions and your input. And thanks again, Chair. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Tom Buchanan?
Thank you, Chair. And again, just to reiterate what has been said, and thank you for being here today, and also thank you for your input into the shaping of the report that has been launched today. And I think back to when you sat before us here and how you answered the questions that was put to you and all, and it was simply amazing. And therefore we just want to thank you for your input, and let's hope that this report that has been launched today makes a difference and makes a change to how things are taken forward.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, members. And again, just to thank the Youth Assembly and the team there for all they've done. Members will proceed through the agenda as follows. Can I refer members to the pack for a copy of the draft minutes of the meeting held on the 22nd of May at pages 7 to 13 of the papers, and I'll sign them shortly. Members agreed with that? Cahill?
Just recorded my membership at Clare Board of Governors, Chair, at the start of the meeting. Just hasn't been recorded there.
We're coming to that.
Just
No, in relation to the minutes, he means.
Oh, yes, sorry. To start at the last
I'm in, Chair.
My apologies.
Clare Board of Governors, okay. Thank you.
Just checking, I was in Board of Governors as well.
David, you as well? Okay.
Board of Governors at Dromara Primary School.
Okay.
I am declared, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the minutes. Okay, members happy with the minutes?
Yeah.
Is this in relation to the minutes for last week, Patrick? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think is that on that I'm a member of the Board of Governors? I'm not sure.
On,
Yes,
yeah.
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just double checking.
Okay.
Thanks.
My declaration is a member of the Board of Governors, but also APS, the Education Minister.
Okay.
Just needs to be added to my...
So if we could amend the minutes to reflect the various interests as declared. Okay. Other than the amendments, members happy enough for me to proceed and sign? Thank you. Okay, members, the next item is the declaration of interest. Have any members any declaration of interest to declare for this meeting? Cheryl?
There's the policing board.
Policing board for Cheryl. Cahill, policing board? No? Okay. Thank you. Okay, members, just under chairperson's business, the Youth Assembly had asked me to do a bit of a clip with them earlier in the week, which we've done. And also there's been and I very much appreciated it. It was like a Paxman interview. It was very good. So I appreciate that. And also there was a video carried out by the communications team. A bit flustered today. Communications team for this particular session, which was done on Tuesday. So just to update members on those two matters. So thanks very much. Okay, members, can I refer you to page 17 and 18? Can I advise the proposed dates to visit the GP practices at Ahali and Nain? This has been discussed a number of times, and if members are content, I'd like to try and get this confirmed today. So there's a number of dates that are before you. Members, any particular views? The dates: 11th of June, 18th of June, 25th of June.
11th works for me, okay, that's fine.
11th for David.
And the 15th, was it?
11th, 18th and 25th.
do the 18th. I could do the 25th.
Does the 11th suit anyone else? Oh, sorry, Colin. I never seen you. Just go ahead. I can't hear you now. You're muted. Try now. No. Broadcast, have you muted? So we'll try it a different way, Colin. Does the 11th suit? No. Does the 18th suit? Right. And what about the 5th? Or 25th, sorry. Right, so Colin can do both of those dates.
Exactly.
Is that for me?
Is that for, that's for Maine?
I shall never be silent, Colin.
Maine.
You'll never be silent, mate.
Okay, and what was David's? Ahalu?
I can do the 11th or the 25th. I can't do the 18th, just that's.
No, but that's for me.
So do we need 2 members for each?
Would ideally, yeah.
Right.
Right, sure. Okay.
Which are you
I can
volunteering?
do the 25th for Maine, if that works with.
So Cheryl and Colin for the 25th for Maine. Members agreed with that? Okay, so is there anyone that can go to Ahali on the 11th of David?
Or 18th.
You will.
Come on for a bit of crack.
Okay, kids.
Okay, the two,
Yeah.
two
If I
musketeers.
end up.
So Cahill and David will go to Ahali. Members content? Very good. Thanks very much, members. It's very helpful, and we will notify the practices of those dates, and the clerk will come back and confirm the arrangements. Okay, members, can I refer you to the raised paper on homelessness legislation in our jurisdictions at pages 20 to 148 of the pack. Can also advise that the report has been forwarded from the Committee for Communities in anticipation of our forthcoming inquiry into homelessness in Northern Ireland. Can I also seek agreement to note this report and to include it as part of our papers to for further consideration in the future inquiry into this area in the autumn? All agreed?
Yep. Agreed.
Okay. Members, with your agreement, we'll now move into closed session. Okay. Thank you. If we can.
Senate Chamber. Sound. Senate Chamber. Sound.